We're going to start recording even with the misses in the room because that's how dedicated we are. Because we have to give you the levels. Now, the question is in the thumbnails, are we going to pump? Are we going to pump? We're on the 4 hour here and we've been going up. As you can see, we got a nice, beautiful, beautiful V-shaped recovery. Oh, yeah. It's very nice, isn't it? Yep. And I think if we pull our volume profile over here, that this volume has been shrinking. Now, shout out to Frankie Candles. He was wearing a turkey hat. And in honor of Australia, I have worn a koala hat. But over to you guys in America. I wanted to wish you all happy Thanksgiving. And hopefully, we can be profitable. So I'm going to mark out my levels. As per usual, we got our volume area high, our POC, and our volume area low, right? From that, we can look at some key Fibonacci levels. So I'll pull this to the top, to the bottom. All right, and we'll mark out here. This is a nice, beautiful little resistance, right? And we'll adjust this just a bit more. We'll bring it down to here. And we got confluence, guys. We got confluence with our volume area high already. Now, look. This is a big, juicy area that we need to get above if we want to continue upwards, right? Also, if we pull this a little bit lower, ooh, right on our point of control. So we know we're getting happy down there, and there's a little bit of resistance up here. So let the chart refresh, and we're going to continue, right? So we have this area here that has clearly been multiple points of resistance throughout this whole journey, and I'm talking about right up here. We came up to it perfectly and hit it right on the nose, and I managed to take a short from here earlier today, and I've written it down. Now I've taken profit once, and we're wondering what it's going to do, but I don't think it's going to continue. I believe we're going to get a pump. Do you know why? Because this is our POC, our point of control. And yesterday, if you watched the stream yesterday, you would have known that I said that if we get a fake out and continue downwards, then we're going to have more downside. But I also said that if we flip the POC into support, we could be seeing, yes, sir, some green upside. Now, doesn't that sound great for all of us? Now, do you think CZ won? I think CZ won. I think CZ said, guess what, Sam Bankman-Fried? Finish him. Amy, did you used to play Mortal Kombat as a kid? You like my meme? It's the Sam Bankman-Fried and CZ. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to check this out. We're going to go back here and erase these. Because we got to get the people their levels. We got to get the people their levels, right? So, I don't see anything more here to add to this. So, I'm going to take a closer volume profile here, just because I want to be a bit more accurate. Okay. I'm going to mark this down here. I'm going to bring it up. You see where these points are? These are all volume areas where we can have big moves, right? Big moves. So we got to be careful. I also want to point out to you guys that if we turn on our VRVP and we scroll out way back here, you can see that right here, that there is a giant gap of volume. So that, my friends, could mean more upside, right? Because we're in this range and we're continuing in this range, but you got to watch out, because if we do get above this volume area high, it can be a quick move all the way back up to about 19.8, right? 19.8 would be that scary new resistance. So just be aware that we could have a quick move up if we continue to the upside here, which I believe is quite the possibility, but we're not at the volume area high yet. So what are we watching for? We're watching here because we're trading in this range for multiple things, okay? So we're going to be watching for any bounces from down here. So I would pull a fib from up here to here, right? And I'd mark out I'm going to be marking out all my golden pockets depending on the bounce. And as we move up, we can see, so does our beautiful golden pockets. We still have our value area high there, right? Up here, over at 16.8, right? But we know that these over here are going to be strong. I also like to pull right from before where we pumped. You see right here? If you pull right before where we pumped, that can also be confluence, right? So these are very messy. I'm sorry, I've been rushing it. I got to keep it nice and neat for you guys. I will be putting prices at the end of the video. If you want to fast forward, if you're in a rush this morning, that's okay. Fast forward to the end, get the levels, and you can get on your way and just mark them out for yourselves. I'm just here to help. It's all about helping each other, in this crypto space. We have to have the right mindset. We have to make a plan, and we got to support one another, right? It's tough times, but if the markets are going up and down, we can make money in this market, right? As long as we build a community where we work together and we have strong risk management. And it takes a bit of courage, right? Because you got to enter these trades having faith in your TP and in your analysis, right? In your strategy. But you got to have these levels marked out in order to have a plan to attack with your strategy, right? And then confluence and then attack and have that courage. But we have to do this as a community. That's the key, is community, right? So now we have these bounce levels. What about for resistance? So now we got this little bounce coming here, and honestly, it's either more upside or it's not, right? So we're going to zoom out a bit here. I use the 18-minute because I was born on the 18th. I bet you guys can't guess what month. If you've stuck with me this long, put what month you think I was born in the comments below. Also, I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a like. It helps to get out. I'm very new. This is my third video. So yeah, I would really appreciate a nice like from you guys, because that would help YouTube send my stuff out, right? So here are some levels. Now I'm going to turn on. So I use my RSI, my market cipher, and my VWAP. Now, we've been in such a tight range that I found that the VWAP has been really helping me out in the sense of which way to go. So when it's above the VWAP, you tend to look for longs. You see how it's been trending this whole way up? And when it's below, you're looking for shorts. But also, it can act as a resistance indicator, or support, depending on which way you're coming at it. And it helps me to get into trades because it'll add another layer of confluence to other things, right? Along with the red dots, along with the bearish divergence. And then with that strategy, you can attack the charts, right? So let's mark out these levels. I'm looking for this to come long. So I'm looking for this to hold at the point of control, and I'm looking for it to bounce. How far will we bounce? Well, we'll let the market makers decide. No matter what, we'll have our levels and we can make money in between. We haven't been moving really fast, so we got to just keep our eye on the charts and hope for the best. Oh, I hit a number. Let's go to 18 again. Sorry. Okay, because as you can see, we've made a nice juicy move up, right? Just like we talked, V-shaped recovery. We got a little bit of bear divs here on the 1 hour. If we go over to the higher time frames, 4 hour, 2 hour, we still got bear divs maybe coming through. Oh, I don't have this on auto. I'm sorry, it's hard to see. Oops, again. See, hitting too many buttons, guys. I'm sorry about that. All right, we're back. I have my drawing tool still on. So I'm looking for this to remain, move to the upside, and move up to our value area high. So this would be my first target. Would come in here, 16.8. That's a very heavy level of resistance, right? We have struggled multiple. Remember this, on the 20th, over the weekend, just 1, 2, got above, sucked back down, right? Back to the POC. So 16.8 has been very strong. We got 17. Don't forget, with full numbers, I would drop this down to 1700. Just because full numbers, a lot of people are lazy and they like to press 17000. That's easy, right? So remember, a lot of people will go with those numbers because it's easier. That gives another confluence, right? If you're making a trade at that level. Hope this is easy enough for you all to see. Oh, I'll throw in this one here too. And obviously we got to watch the bottom here. So I'll throw another horizontal here for you guys. I don't think we'll be working our way down with the volume and everything. We got 2 days to the end of the week. We got Thanksgiving, so we could get a good old turkey pump. I hope you guys have gravy. I hope you guys got those taters. And I hope you guys have a great and profitable day. Remember to have strong risk management. This is not financial advice. It's just here to help, to educate, to entertain, to help you on your journey of becoming a profitable trader. Hopefully I've done my best in helping you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to go to bed. Love from Australia. Take care. Alex O Crypto out. And don't forget to check in the description. I've listed a bunch of friends who have helped me on my journey. If you'd like to check out their channels, I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it, and I'd appreciate you checking them out too. So thanks.